Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a new YouTube series. I am Motic and we're going to be doing the top 5 witch decks today.
Well, I just hit a lick for like 20 bricks.
Right, so we're going to be looking at the first deck here. So we got this giant winch lumberjack miner chip deck. So I feel it's a pretty strong deck. Once the witch goes down, it spawns 3 skeletons since it's been buffed recently, and then you can normally back that up with the miner. You've got the giant for tanking, which is a really good tank. You got a little bit of bait there with the bats just for the spells, just so they don't nuke down your witch with spells. But even then, most of the time when they're spending spells on your witch, they're actually wasting their spells just because it costs so much to take it out. It takes like a zap, takes like a fireball, and takes a little bit more damage to actually take that witch down. It's just got so much HP and just does so much AoE damage as well. Spawning those skeletons as well just makes it such a unique card. I really like the card, but the card has just been really weak. It's been really weak to splash, and it still is quite weak to splash. So if you're coming against Boulder, you're coming against Baby Dragon, it might be a little bit of a weak deck, but you got the Mega Minion in there to stop the Baby Dragon, and you've got definitely a lot of different cards to stop the Boulder and kite that Boulder away as well. So we'll get into the first game now. If you are enjoying the video so far, if you want to like and subscribe, that'd be awesome, and let's get into the first game. Right, so we're just gonna check we got the right deck on. We got this deck here. We're at 4,665 trophies. The ladder has just been reset a couple days ago. I was at 5,200. Obviously when the ladder resets, your trophies go right down. It goes right down to about 4,600 if you do get to 5,200. So we're quite early on in the season here, so we can just test out decks. We don't really care about trophies right now. If I lose with this deck right now, I'm not really going to mind too much, but we'll just see what happens. But right, let's get into the first game. Here we go, so we're against Coco. He's also level 13 as well. He's probably gonna have fairly high level cards because I mean most of the time after ladder reset everyone has cards. So I'm thinking about going to minor cycle here, just going for a little bit of chip damage, maybe bait something back here, and then I can go for a counter push afterwards. The miner's going in there. He doesn't actually do anything so far. He does put down the P.E.K.K.A, so the P.E.K.K.A is not really that good for me. We're going to go for Mega Minion. That's going to do a fair amount of damage there. We're actually going to kite this here. If we had the Witch right now, that would probably be really good, but we're definitely going to kite this across right now. We're going to use that there. We're actually going to use the Witch here, and then we're probably just going to leave that Electro Wizard because it's probably not going to get too much damage done there. So we got the Wizard actually getting taken down on the right hand side. He has got that he's got one of the counters actually to my deck as well. He's got an Executioner maxed out. He's got P.E.K.K.A as well, so he should be able to actually take me, but he's not really doing that well right now. We're going to go in with a poison here, just AoE all that down hopefully, but he has got a lot of splash here. He's got the Baby Dragon, he's got everything here to pretty much take my deck down, but we are taking that tower down slowly there. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much here. Hopefully we're actually going to go for this here. We're going to push that back. We're going to get the Mega Minion down. We know the Mega Minion is definitely going to go down, but we're trying to minimize as much damage on our tower as possible. The Barbarians do reach the tower in the end, but they don't actually get that much damage done at all. He's, like I said, this is such a hard counter to my deck, but he's not playing it too well at all. He did a really early P.E.K.K.A there. That was definitely a waste of elixir just because I could easily kite it. And we're actually going to go for the mine in the back. We're going to go for the bats at the bridge as well and just see what he plays after that. He does go for P.E.K.K.A, so the P.E.K.K.A will actually walk back. He's forced to use his arrows in his deck as well, so yeah, that's not too good for him there. So I think we're actually going to beat the Witch in the back here. We just have to watch out with that Executioner, because the Executioner can obviously do a lot of damage to my deck. So we're going to go for Witch in the back. He might back this up with something along the lines of an Executioner, but we do get the Giant down there. We're going to go for a Mega Minion just here to actually take that Executioner down. We're hoping the Witch is enough to take out that P.E.K.K.A. I'm actually hoping so. Otherwise we're just gonna have to I think I'm just gonna snowball this all back anyway, just so we don't take as much damage. The Witch probably would have went down there. We got the Giant full on the tower on the right hand side. He's just got a Night Witch, he's got a Electro Wizard actually defending that. We're gonna go for the miner again. We're gonna go for it at the back, and we're gonna go push here. So we're gonna go for a lumberjack here. I'm hoping this is able to clear all this up. The miner's gonna get quite a bit of damage there. He does get a connection in there, but the battle ram doesn't do near as much damage as it used to, and we've not got much damage to go on that left hand tower. So we're actually going to go for Witch here, even though it's probably not good to play Witch here at this point. We're going to go for a Giant just to kite all across. I'm hoping those skeletons don't lure it away. It does actually lure it away. We're not in a good position right now, but we're actually going to go for the miner on the here. We're going to go for bats as well, just to hopefully be able to take that down. We've got the retarget on the bats. The P.E.K.K.A is at thing. We had to take the left-hand tower down as well. He's got the connection on the left-hand side, but we managed to just pull it off in the end. Only 462 HP left in the tower. We're just going to give him a well played. We're going to go for the cry log, and that was a really good game. He was a hard counter to my deck, and we still managed to take him down by just kiting his Pekka from one side of the bridge to the other side of the bridge. So right, we're going to get into the second deck, so just 2 seconds. Right, so we're going to get into the second deck now. So this is similar to the last deck. We've just switched up 2 cards, and we've taken out the bats, we've taken out the minions as well. We've also taken out the snowball, we've gone for zap, and we've gone for a little bit of fireball bait as well. So we've got the minion horde in there, we've got the barbarians, so normally they can defend a big push, and then they use something like their big spell like a fireball, and then you go for a giant minion horde afterwards and just take down their tower in seconds. I really hope we don't come against an executioner with this deck, because the executioner hard counters this deck. It's still got a little bit of chip in there, it's got some control as well, so we're just gonna have to see how this deck plays out. So here we go, second game. Right, here we go, so we're gonna get straight into the game now, so hopefully we'll be able to win, and we'll see how this deck goes. So I've never played a deck like this before. It's definitely, some of these decks that are coming out are definitely new. I don't use a lot of barbarians normally. I've only started using barbarians since the 20 wins challenge, since I've been using I was using a Royal Hog barbarian deck for that one. So we're actually just going to leave that there. We're just going to go for straight for giant at the bridge, just because he uses fire spirits. That's one of the counters to actually minion horde. We're actually going to get a zap on here potentially. Yeah, we're going to go for the zap just so the mega minion does actually get to the tower. He fireballs the minions, so that's really well played from him. He managed to take down my giant as well, so we know he has an inferno tower, so we have to be a little bit more safe. We could probably even go for minion horde here next time. We'll just see how it goes. So I think we're actually going to build up the witch in the back here. We're going to save up enough elixir till we get the max elixir, just in case he pushes on the opposing side, because the witch doesn't really do that well by itself. So he's actually going for this sparky in the back. That's actually not too bad at all for me. He does have this fire spirits as well, so that could be a little bit of a problem considering I don't have zap right now. We're actually going to go for the miner here just to back up the witch, and then we're going to use the barbarians on the sparky. So he's going to have to spend some elixir on the left hand side. As you see, he does actually spend his elixir on the left hand side. He's still got that giant coming forward though, so we need to get the barbarians down here. Hopefully they don't all get one shot. I'm actually going to put down this here just to hopefully finish this off. So he does go for the zap as well. I'm actually going to go for the mega minion here just to tank for the minion horde. They got a huge counter push here. He could come in with his fire spit, so we really got to watch on those fire spits. He gets a huge fireball value again, so that is not so good whatsoever. We have got a decent amount of damage on the left hand tower though. He didn't manage to clear that up completely, so I think we're going to go the witch up that side again. We're just going to do a similar thing again. Those fire spirits are definitely helping him out a lot, I feel, in this deck. And we're going to put the witch over here, I think, instead. A minute and 20 seconds to go, so we're coming to double elixir pretty soon. I just hope he doesn't put the sparky up that side, otherwise we're going to have a bad day, I think. So he does go for the sparky up that side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for the giant of the bridge at the other side, and then we're going to probably actually we're just going to lose that giant straight into an inferno tower. It's not looking too bad. We're going to actually zap this so we can get a little bit more damage on the tower. We've got the skeletons there, retarget onto the skeletons, and he's coming in with that electro wizard as well. So we're going to go for poison here. Probably not the best poison in the world, just because that electro wizard does manage to stay alive, but we hopefully will get that sparky down. We're going to go for barbarians here just so they take down the giant as soon as they possibly can. We'll get a little bit more chip damage on the tower, so he has gone for the fireball as well. We can actually go straight in for the giant minions here and see how that goes. He could have a sparky again, but we got the zap in hand, so even if he does manage to actually put the sparky down, we're going to go for that zap. So he's actually targeting onto one of the minions. I shouldn't have actually zapped there. That was probably a really bad move. Giant hopefully will stay alive. Does actually manage to stay alive. We got the miner in there as well. We got the miner straight on the tower as well, so that's not good at all for him. We got the giant in there. We got 10 seconds to go, and I feel again this was kind of a slight counter deck to me, so he didn't really play that well in my opinion. We're going to go for the barbarians here. You could probably fireball it, and we're going to go for minions there as well just to help clear that up. But there's only 2 seconds to go, and there's no chance he's taking my tower down, so that's good. We got another win with the witch deck. I feel again witch is really strong, really hard to deal with. You saw on the right hand side how much damage that witch did there really early on. We just caught a magical chest from that game as well, so hopefully we get legendary from that chest. Right, so we're going to be looking at the third deck. This is a giant goblin hut witch deck. It's definitely a different deck. It's not a deck you probably normally see on ladder, and I feel it probably is quite a strong deck. It's quite a heavy deck, but it's got some good defense. It's got some good chip as well with the goblin hut, so I feel with this deck we're just chipping away. Eventually when we get to double elixir we'll do a big push with the golem, but I don't think I'm going to be playing the golem for at least 2 minutes, but we'll have to see what happens. We won the last 2 games of those minor poison chip decks with the witch in it as well, but I feel this deck's just a little bit heavier and you're just going for a bigger push. But I hope again we come against no executioners, no tornadoes, because that just hard counters this deck completely. But I think with my tornado pulling the executioner into the golem should actually finish it off, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what we come against, because on ladder you could be coming against any decks. You could be coming against your hard counter, you could hard counter, anything can happen on ladder. So right, let's get into the next game. Right, here we go. We're gonna push some ladder with this golem deck, so we'll see how it plays. I mean, we just won the past 2 games as well, so I just feel Witch, if you use it properly, it can be really strong, and if they just don't defend against it properly, it's just really, you can just lose straight away. So I think we're going to start off the Goblin Hut here. We're going to put a little bit higher up, just so we can maybe catch his Hog or something along that lines. We got to wait here just in case he's put something here as well. Yeah, he's going to go straight in for the Hog there. We're actually going to go for the Witch there. That should be able to finish it off, no problem. We got the Zap actually going down as well, so that's not too bad at all. We're actually going to probably go for a Baby Dragon here, just because we know he's wasted a little bit of elixir there. He's not really done much to the Witch. The Baby Dragon is tanking. That's a really good Valkyrie there, so we got to watch out for that Valkyrie. Obviously, Valkyrie half the time is going to be able to take us down. So yeah, we just got to watch that. So we're actually going to probably take this damage here. I feel he's probably spent equal elixir there, so he's not spent too much elixir. We're going to wait here. We're not going to put our golem down. We still got a minute and 10 seconds till we actually put our golem down. We don't want to overcommit too much here, so we're actually going to go for a Mega Minion in the back and just see what he plays. So he goes for the bats. So I don't know how, I'm not too sure how this is actually going to play out. Is he going to go for a miner? He's actually going to go in for the Hog. We're just going to go for a lumberjack there, and we're going to go for we're going to actually push the Hog into our tower, but doesn't manage to actually get a swing on the tower. And we got some goblins building up here as well. That should be able to clear up this minion horde. Hopefully no problem at all. He hasn't got any cards like his Hog or anything along that lines to be able to actually take this down. He goes for the Zap as well. So I feel again he's kind of overcommitting just a little bit here. We still got that Goblin Hut up. We're coming to double elixir pretty soon. I'm just going to hold on to my elixir for now and wait for this golem, and I'm probably going to push for the golem afterwards, because I feel he hasn't got anything hard countered to the golem. And we got the golem in the back there. We still got the Goblin Hut up. He's actually going for a mortar, so that's a little bit different there. I don't think that's going to completely be able to take out my tower. Probably a good move again, going the mortar on that side. We're actually going to go for the Baby Dragon here. We're going to pull all this together. We're not going to take too much damage there with the mortar, I think, and we're going to finish off those bats as well. So the Baby Dragon gets no damage done to the tower. We probably are going to lose that golem though. I'm going to snowball this back into where my tower is, so hopefully the tower will actually take some of them down. We'll actually get connection off with that golem in the end. So we got no big spell, so we can't really take all this down very easily. We're going to go for a little bit chip damage there. Probably actually going to go for a lumberjack over here as well, because I don't think that mortar is really going to get too much done. He's got some nice defense off there. We're going to go for, he's not really going to hit my tower, so I know he's not going to hit my tower, so we're going to go for this here. We're actually going to pull all this together, I think would probably be the best idea. He goes for the Zap as well, but still not targeting onto that tower yet. He's actually on my Witch now, and we're going to go for the golem here into his mortar, so I don't think he's really going to get much done here. We got the Baby Dragon coming down there as well, so that should be able to chip most of that down. We're going to go for the snowball here as well, just to kind of push all them back and kind of finish them off and hopefully keep our Baby Dragon alive. I'm not too sure we're going to be able to. I probably should have just snowballed all that into the tower, to be honest with you. So I'm going to be pulling everything together here. We got the lumberjack still in there. It is getting targeted, but we got a load of damage getting done to the tower. Full Baby Dragon on the tower, and that should be GG. So not a problem again from this deck. These Witch decks just seem so easy to play. I know we're quite early on in the season, but still, that was a really easy game there. Didn't take much damage to the tower. The last game I took quite a bit of damage, I think, to one of my towers, but not much of a problem there. Right, we're going to get into next deck, so 2 seconds. Right guys, so we're going to look at this deck here. So this is definitely a little bit different deck. It's still got the miner in there. It's not got the poison anymore. It's still got a bit of fireball bait to it. But we're going to get straight into a game, and I'm going to show you how this second last deck does. So hopefully we can win another one. Right, here we go. We're going to get straight into the game with this deck. I'm not too sure how this is going to go, because I feel, I don't know, my skeleton army is just a little bit under leveled, and it doesn't do as much damage instantly as it would if it gets zapped at max, I guess. So we're actually going to go for a musketeer up that lane. I think I'm going to back it up with the giant afterwards. This is going to clear up the fire spirits, and I think the giant's going to take the damage. I'm actually going to save the miner here, or maybe go for a log. I'm not entirely too sure what he's going to go for. I'm not actually going to go for either at the moment. He's definitely going to try and take down my musketeer somehow. We've actually targeted onto the Baby Dragon as well, so we're getting some decent value out of here. We got the giant actually making its way over to the tower. I probably should have actually went for an aggressive miner in there to actually take that down. So we're actually going to push the bowler back so the Baby Dragon goes down first, and we're actually probably going to go for the miner here as well, just to try and defend the rest of that. So we know he's used most of his splash at the moment. He's not going to find it easy to cycle back to it, so I'm actually probably I think I'm actually still going to go for a witch here. I think the witch is probably a good move. We're still a little bit away from our giant right now. I don't know if I should just musketeer here. He's actually gone for, that as well. So we got the... We're actually going to go for a giant here as well, so this is definitely not going to be able to finish off my musketeer. We're going to go in for that giant. He spent a huge amount of elixir there. He spent tornado, he spent a spell. He's got triple spells here, so I just don't know what this deck he's running right now. I can't remember, did he have goblins in his deck? We're going to get a load of damage done to this tower, though. He didn't really defend against the giant. Like I say, people overcommit with their spells a little bit too much, I think most of the time. We're actually just going to log that as well, just to get a little bit extra damage on the tower, maybe get an extra swing, even though I didn't need to log it there. We still got a decent amount of damage there, so I'm hoping he actually puts something in the back again. We're actually going to go for the minor chip damage here, and he's probably going to put something down. We might even rock it afterwards because we're coming at the double elixir, so we're not too bad right now. I'm going to hold on to that rocket. I'm going to wait till he puts a little bit more down. Probably going to get the witch in the back. I want him to bait out his spells again, just so he overcommits on spells on the witch, just because that witch has got a huge amount of HP. So as soon as I see that poison go down, I'll probably put the musketeer down afterwards. I'm probably just going to go for the musketeer now, to be honest, just to get it to retarget onto it. The bowler is actually coming forward. I'm going to go for the giant here, so he's going to go for a fireball, so that was actually a really nice fireball, but we're going to go in for the minor here. We know he does have poison as well. He does have that, so he needs to poison this right now, otherwise his tower is going to go down. I think his tower is just going to go down, to be honest with you. Those minion horde do go down the end. They do manage to finish off the tower, but that was an easy clear up on the right hand side. Not much of a problem with these decks so far. We're going to go for witch again. We want to bait out some kind of spell. We haven't used Skarmy this entire time. I don't think we really needed to use Skarmy. We know he's got double spells in his deck. I don't know why he's running double spells in his deck right now. We might even just go in for a rocket here once we put this giant down, just to completely clear up everything. As you can see there, you know, like the witch actually does not get taken out there, and we have got that in there as well. So we're going to wait till that targets onto there. We're going to go for the minion horde just here, just to finish all that off. We're going to go for a minor there, just to tank for the minion horde, just so he's got no counter push here. We've got 9 seconds, 8 seconds to go, and not much of a problem again on Ladra. I mean, that's the 4th win in a row with the witch, and witch is just, I guess, a really strong deck. We've got one more game to go, one more deck to go, sorry. So we'll get into that deck right now, so let's go. Right guys, so we're going to get into the last game now. We got the giant graveyard witch deck. I feel this is quite a strong deck. It hasn't actually got a big spell on it, this deck, but I'm hoping that we're going to be able to take the tower down. We're going to use graveyard and double elixir again. We're not going to use it too early on unless they really overcommit, and I've got a huge counter push coming back, so we're just gonna have to wait and see how this plays out. Hopefully we'll be able to get 5 out of 5. We managed to push up at least almost 100 trophies today so far, so that's not too bad considering it's decks I've never played with, and it's 5 different decks. Yeah, so if you're enjoying the video so far guys, if you want to like and subscribe down below, and if you want to also comment down below graveyard to let me know you got to this point, that'd be awesome. And let's get into this game. Right, here we go. Hopefully we get this last win and get to 4,800 trophies. We'll have to see how it goes. So we're against Royale Limited first of all, and we'll just start off pretty slow. I might even go for the archers, just split in the back, but you sometimes want to hold your archers, because I mean, if you go for the archer split, they've got some kind of something like a graveyard push that you need to use your archers to counter. You just really gotta watch that. So he's actually going for the maxed out bandit in the back on the right hand side. I'm gonna go for a witch here, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. He may get a good spell off here and be able to snipe it down, but we'll see what happens. We'll see definitely what happens here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my giant in time here. I'm actually going to go for the giant here. The witch just walks so slow, so we'll be able to get that over there. The P.E.K.K.A is going to go down fairly fast. I think we need to actually get the retarget onto the minions as well, so this is not looking good right now. He goes for the Barbarian battle. We're actually going to zap this, I think, just to be able to take most of this down. He's got a huge counter push coming back here, but shouldn't be too much of a problem to clear it up. I'm going to go for the archers, and I'm probably going to go for just a log as well, and this should be enough to clear up both of them. I'm not too sure about that battle ram though, because that battle ram is charging forward, so I feel like he might be able to have me in this one. We're going to go for the minions just to try and clear them up. This actually might be a loss here. This guy's playing pretty well. He's got maxed out bandit. He's got a completely maxed out deck, and bandit is still really strong right now, so you've really got to watch out for bandit. So he's going for the baby dragon right now. I don't know what to play against this really. I mean, I could just take that chip damage, go for a push in the back. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take quite a bit of damage there. We're going to go for, we need to just get ahead in elixir here, otherwise we're going to lose the game. So he's got the bandit charging forward as well. This could probably actually take down my tower if I don't watch. I think I actually will take down my tower. We're still going to go for this push though. I'm hoping he's not going to be able to clear this up easily. We're just going to have to wait and see. He's got the mini P.E.K.K.A. He's still got the P.E.K.K.A. in there, so the P.E.K.K.A. could still actually probably take me down. We've got so much skeletons building up here. We got the graveyard down as well, so the giant is tanking the majority of that. We're actually going to go for a zap here to just slow that down. Hopefully we're going to get a decent amount of damage here. Those skeletons are chipping away at the tower. We we actually almost take his tower down there, so that is actually not too bad push whatsoever. We haven't got any big spells though, so we really got to watch out with him taking us down really. So he does get the 2 damage on there. We're going to go for a giant again because we really need to actually take that down, and we're going to go for the minions here as well. We probably should have used his minions against his minions. It probably would have been a better option there. We have got the minions, going to be able to take that down. The giant should be able to finish this off. I completely messed up there, and I used all my stuff really there. So we're going to go for archers here. We're actually going to go for zap as well, so hopefully this will be able to take the majority of that down. He still hasn't cleared out the other tower yet, and he's still got to actually take down this left hand tower with a spell as well, so that's going to have to be the poison, I think, unless he wants to use something else, because there's nothing else that could probably take that down. So we're going to go for a tiny creature. We're actually going to take the witch in the back here, and we're just gonna let that giant do some damage, so we just get a slow build up here. So he's going for I think we could probably actually get the graveyard off here, would probably be the best move. We're gonna go for peck at the bridge. Not a good idea, to be honest with you. We're gonna go for to push all this stuff back. We're gonna go for giant here to hopefully defend, and we're gonna go for a zap in here as well. This is such a huge problem for us right now. I think we're actually going to lose this game right now. There's no chance of winning this whatsoever, I think, unless we get a crazy counter push or get something along that lines. No, he's taking us down. So the last game we actually did lose. This guy is a really good player. We managed to did actually manage to take his tower down, but he managed to clear us up in the end. So the last deck we actually lost with, I feel like the miner is probably the stronger deck at the moment, opposed to one of these graveyard decks, because loads of people are running spells counters to these kind of decks. So yeah, you lose some games, you win some games. It's not too much of a problem. I mean, we got 4 wins in a row there, and with that very last card, we obviously, well, the last deck we obviously lost. So I'm going to show you guys that loss. I mean, everyone loses eventually. I'm not going to cut that out of the video just like some people do, where you want wins over and over again. I misplayed quite a lot there. I feel if I had a big spell or something like a miner along that lines, I probably would have done a little bit better. My mini P.E.K.K.A. placement was really bad as well, so I think it was a mini P.E.K.K.A. was really the bad situation there. But still, we managed to get 4 wins in a row, so not too bad at all. We were messing around with some other decks there on ladder. I might kind of put those decks out later once I get a little bit of practice to them. But yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 wins in a row. Lost with the last one, but you can see that guy was completely maxed out. He had Electro Wizard, Bandit. He just had a really good bridge spam deck, and that's quite a dominant deck still at the moment. Even though Battle Round's been nerfed considerably, it's still a really strong deck. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want to like and subscribe down below, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna come out with another video, I think tomorrow. We're gonna find something to do. I think I'm gonna do something pretty crazy, so we'll wait and see how that goes. So hopefully enjoy the video, guys. Like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I just hit a lick for like 20 bricks.